Jacket, pixel heart. Everybody laughs half a second late, like I'm buffering charisma in the dark. Got coins in my pocket, static in my veins. Every conversation turns competitive. I keep saying I'm fine with the level, select grin while my confidence crashes executable scripts. I know every cool band before they're cool, know exactly how to stand in photographs. But every time somebody gets too close, I start treating love like attack and dash. Every checkpoint looks the same. Next version wins, maybe this next version finally grows up. Maybe this next version lets somebody in. What up, ego? Burn another life. Trying to look invincible while terrified of being known inside. Power up, smile, finally short-circuiting. Maybe being human means not always needing to win. Game over, glowing in my eyes. But maybe that's not failure now. Maybe losing who I pretended to be is how I figure myself out. Insert coin, try again. Not to win this time, just to mean
You showed up through a tunnel in the ceiling, like a loading screen half glitched in blue. Everybody talks like love means healing, but every hand I hold just passes through. I got postcards stuffed inside my jacket from cities I barely survived. Every kiss turns into static, every memory's overdrive. I dye my hair to kill a version, I change my route, my name, my sound, but somehow every new conversion still drags the same ghosts around. I keep leaving before the ending, before the credits start to roll. Cause if nobody really knows me, nobody can drop my cobweb. I'm your subspace girl, falling like distance upgrades who I am. But every portal opens straight into another version of the damage. I'm your subspace girl, falling sideways to the knee on swirl. Every love feels temporary, every touch gets picked. So buried I disappear mid-sentence. Skip dimensions for self-defense. You hold my hand but lose the signal. I'm more like spikes and broken visuals. And every heart I save still loads with somebody's name. Maybe I got good at leaving, 'cause staying means the mask comes off. Maybe I became a hallway just for people passing through. I don't wanna be mysterious, I just don't know how to be known. I'm your subspace girl, spinning through a fractured world. Every version overlapping, every future glitching backward. But if you see me freezing, don't mistake it for not feeling. I spent my whole life escaping every chance somebody meant it. And maybe love's not perfect timing. Maybe it's surviving long enough to stop disappearing. Subspace closing, signal fading. Please do not turn off the game. I learned your favorite records fast, memorized the jokes you laughed at. Thought if I moved quick enough, I could make the good part last. You look like some arcade king, leather jacket, broken strings. I was counting every word like bonus points on flashing screens. You said I made you feel alive. Now your text just never arrived. Everybody told me first thirst, love burns bright. Nobody told me I could erase your whole night. I keep refreshing conversations like loading
to emotional collapse. Scott's doing boss fights and relationships that never last. Ramona's like a glitch in a hallway mirror light, and Knives is leveling up on heartbreak overnight. Everybody's talking like they're saving the world, but nobody's reading the tutorial. Girl, I just watch from the kitchen making sense of the noise, while they all confuse ego with being the boys. It's a split screen life, no shared control. Everybody's playing, but nobody knows. You can mash all the buttons, you can scream at the sky, but the dialogue tree only tells half the lies. We're living in a split screen apartment, 2 hearts, 10 lies, 1 broken cartridge. Everybody's fighting in a love arcade, but nobody's winning what they came to play. It's a glitch in the love code, a pixel heartbreak. Press start to feel, but it always breaks. Yeah, we're side by side, but we never align in the split screen apartment of yours and mine. Scott thinks he's the hero in the narrative arc, but he keeps missing dialogue after dark. Ramona's rewriting herself every few weeks, like she's patching emotion she doesn't want to keep. Knives is out there building confidence fast, turning I loved you into that didn't last. And me, I just clean up the emotional mess, while everyone's convinced they're doing their best. It's a co-op game with solo intent. No one reads what the other one meant. You can level up, but it still won't fix the way we confuse love with control and trade. We're living in a split screen apartment, broken hearts in a shared department. Everybody's fighting in a love arcade, but nobody's winning what they came to play. It's a glitch in the love code, a pixel heartbreak. Press start to feel, but it always breaks. Yeah, we're side by side, but we never align in the split screen apartment of yours and mine. I've seen too many save files get erased, too many almost that time replaced. And maybe nobody's really the villain here, just players stuck inside their own atmosphere. Scott's just scared, Ramona's just gone. Knives is learning, I've known all along, that nobody wins when the screen divides. We just learn how to live with the lag inside. We're living in a split screen apartment, still pretending it's all just harmless. Everybody's fighting in a love arcade, but maybe we're learning how not to play. It's a glitch in the love code, a pixel heartbreak. Press start to feel, but it always breaks. Yeah, we're side by side, but we finally align in the split screen apartment of yours and mine.
I spun and loud like a warning screen, pink pixel rage in a broken dream. You called it love, I called it war, but I've been here on the stage before. You don't look at me, you look through, like I'm just code you can redo. Another girl in your save game file, another smile you recycle for style. Say my name like it's optional, like I'm just another obstacle. But I learned how to read the map, and I know where the hurt attacks. I'm not your mirror match, I'm not your fallback patch. I'm not the girl you fight when you don't feel right inside. I don't respond for free, I don't exist for your story. If I'm the villain in your head, then tell me who wrote me instead. You said I was too much to hold, but you only love what you control. I learned to swing before I could trust, now every touch turns back to dust. And maybe I'm programmed wrong, or maybe I've been strong too long. But every boss fight feels the same, just different players calling my name. You think I'm here to block your path, but I'm the consequence you never asked. And I don't hate you, I just see you never really saw me. I'm not your mirror match, I'm not your fallback patch. I'm not the girl you fight when you don't feel right inside. I don't respond for free, I don't exist for your story. If I'm the villain in your head, then tell me who wrote me instead.
chest, same hallway, same fight, different outfit, same mess. Respond in the morning with the soundtrack, skipping frames. Every brand new beginning, just another save state name. Phone lights flicker blue, like an arcade after close. Everybody says move on, but nobody tells you how it goes. I keep loading conversations like speed runs I can't perfect, but every polished answer still crashes on connect. Continue, yeah, always do, even when the high score feels impossible to reach through. Continue, 3 seconds to choose. I hit start before I ask what I'm trying not to lose. Insert chord again, heartbeat overload machine, neon sparks and broken screens, living in between. Insert chord again, every loss loops back around, pixel love underground. Another boss fight found, we keep playing. Even when the cabinet burns, no one really wins here, we just wait our turn. Text thread, battlefield, typing bubbles like grenades. Everybody weaponized by the avatars we made. I learned romance from cutscenes and comedy bits, so now I treat my feelings like collectibles and hits. You say grow up like it's downloadable content, but maturity's expensive and my balance got spent. Now the city buzzes like an overeating board, every memory compressed into corrupted reward. Continue, yeah, against my will, there's a tiny flashing cursor saying maybe someday still. Continue, I don't know the code, but silence feels much heavier than carrying this load. Insert coin again, love became an arcade chain, tiny joys and massive pain, streaming through my brain. Insert coin again, every checkpoint disappears under static, smoke and tears. Still I'm standing here, we keep playing. Even when the ending hurts, everybody acts tough till the music quits first. Maybe every restart isn't failure after all. Maybe broken people just ricochet before they fall. Maybe every game over is a door instead of doom. Maybe growing older means making breathing room. Insert coin again, not to replay who I was, not for empty neon buzz, not because I have to. Insert coin again for the chance to change the game, to stop assigning love to blame, to finally say my name. We keep playing, but the rules don't feel the same. Maybe healing starts when nobody needs to in the game. Combo breaker hearts. Everybody talking like a dialogue tree. Pick the wrong answer, now you're mad at me. Thumbs are moving faster than my empathy. Trying to speed run human chemistry. Neon text bubbles lighting up the room. Every tiny silence feeling like doom. You say, Scott, listen, but I hear defeat. Now my heartbeat loops on an 8-bit beat. I keep collecting damage I don't show, turning every feeling into combo score. Every conversation turns PvP, and nobody remembers what we're fighting for. Pause, screen frozen, words buffering slow. Everybody swinging below the hellspark glow. Combo break your hearts, crash the machine apart. Love with the volume blown, pixels and broken bones. We keep hitting repeat, skipping the hard to red. Nobody wins these wars. Combo breaker hearts. Combo breaker heart. Wallace laughing from the kitchen light says you all make drama look athletic tonight. Ramona disappears mid sentence again like a glitched out ghost in the back of my head. Knives got fire in her anime eyes, turning heartbreak into battle cries, and every act's got something to prove. Like pain only matters if the crowd
something better can happen.
I walked in like I owned the screen, like every line was built for me. Health bar full, no consequence, just swagger coded confidence. She said you never really see me here. I said I think I'm pretty clear, but my words were just input delay. Pressing buttons, not what I say. I thought love was just timing right, a perfect combo, clean and bright. But I kept missing every cue, like I was playing something new. And I swear I'm in control, but the map just starts to fold. Every choice I thought I made turns into a rerun fade. This is the boss fight, ego engine breaking, heart like a joystick shaking. I keep attacking what I don't understand, but I'm the one who's missing my own hand. Level up, but nothing changes. Same old pain, different stages. I thought I was the hero in the code, but I'm just another broken load. Boss fight, ego engine overheating. Love keeps lagging, every meaning. I swing and miss in neon light, but I'm the final boss tonight. I saved screenshots of being right, collected proof I won each fight, but nobody else was even playing. I was solo run, still displaying a leaderboard that doesn't exist, a trophy list I still insist means something real, but it's just noise. A single player game of look at me boys. She didn't leave, I disconnected, my inputs all misdirected. Now I'm stuck in free roam space, trying to find a save point face. And I swear I'm in control, but the map just starts to fold. Every choice I thought I made turns into a rerun fade. This is the boss fight, ego engine shaking. Every memory I'm faking. I kept score but never learned. The controller's what I burn. No more combo, no more cheat, just me collapsing at my feet. I thought I was the hero in the code, but I was the bug inside the load. Boss fight, ego engine fading, all my pride evaporating. One last hit and I go quiet. No more noise, no more riot, 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 riot. Insert coin, no continue selected. Game over, or maybe reset accepted. I checked the system after you logged out, found a crack in my confidence labeled doubt. We were running fine on version 2.3 love, then you changed the code without warning me, huh? Now every memory loads with lag. never meant to save, just something we all misbehave. And I don't need the high score anymore, or the feeling that I've won before. I just need the screen to go still, so I can learn what quiet feels. These are the patch notes for a broken heart. Not everything broken stays torn apart. Some errors teach you who you are, even when they never restart. I'm fine, finally okay. Not fixed, not whole, just less afraid. System says continue, I press play, but I don't need to win today. These are the patch notes for a broken heart, and I can finally read them in the dark. Save file, corrupted, but still readable, still me.
You wake up in the same old level again, same neon sky, same broken we were friends. It start too fast, skipped every warning sign. Thought love was just timing, thought timing was mine. You kept your pride like an extra life, used every excuse just to stay in the fight. But the screen keeps flashing what you didn't see. You weren't the hero, you were just continue free. Every choice you made left a scar in the code. Every word you saved was a wait, not a load. And the more you pressed forward, the more it repeated. Like a game you can't win if you refuse to delete it. So take the score off the screen, let the silence intervene. You don't need every ending to know what it means. No more bosses to fight, no more proving you're right. Just a hand on the console, turning off the light. New game plus nothing, just breathing again. No more pretending the story must end. Scott sees Ramona in the flicker of blue. Not a prize to unlock, not a level to choose. Knives isn't a memory stuck in rewind. She's a whole different story he stopped trying to find. Wallace laughs in the distance, clear and bright. You were never stuck, you just like the fight. Even the X's fade from villain to name. Just people who didn't know how to leave the same game. No hidden route, no secret key, just the truth you avoided repeating on free. And the harder you held on, the more it decayed, until love wasn't lost, it was just replay. So take a score off the screen, let the silence intervene. You don't need every ending to know what it means. No more bosses to fight, no more proving you're right. Just a hand on the console, turning off the light. New game plus nothing, just breathing again. No more pretending the story must end. And if love was a game you never learned how to play, maybe no